start the return inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. So Texas A&M's offense will have the football first. Last time these two squared off in the Southwest. The Aggies gigging the Razorbacks in a close one.
I think we saw a lot of mental toughness in that game, too, by Texas A&M. Things didn't always go great, but they were always seemingly able to respond, and I think that's going to be a big key in this one, David.
And which one can keep their cool? In these rivalry games, sometimes it pops a little bit more. There's more emotional, and there's more adrenaline, and sometimes you can make some bad decisions. A&M's did a good job last year, but a big challenge with the Razorbacks today.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Slings it downfield. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. After the incomplete pass, there is a player down on the field. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. Oh, did he unload on that? It's like there's helium in that one. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. The Razorbacks offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. We'll be seeing plenty of this guy, Sutton Smith. He is a steady, reliable, consistent force in this attack. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start.
Well, it's a program time and time again, whether it's Heisman trophies, All-Americans, first-round draft picks, that always seem to have really good running backs. And how nice is it, David, as an offense, year in, year out? You know there's somebody you can turn around, hand the football off to, and you can get explosive plays. I don't think it's no different with this offense this year based on who they've got in the backfield.
Well, and it's just kind of crazy thinking about the list of guys and how they've developed them so well over the years. And it just adds on each other. When you start walking through their facility, it's like, holy cow, he played here, and him, and him, and him. And so just having that guy at that spot, it settles everything down in an offense. And it also makes you have some swag, too, because we got a dude at the running back spot that will make plays.
Pulls it on the option. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. They'll go to work on 2nd down after doing damage on the ground. The run inside. It's Smith. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. Jackson gonna throw it. Keeps looking downfield. And down he goes. Tried to pick his way free, but the defense stops him behind the line.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
And the Razorbacks send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. Here comes the Aggies offense out to start this drive. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And the catch along the sideline will come up a little short of the 1st down.
And I think one of the secret sauces from a year ago for A&M was Craver and Concepcion. They were the best 1-2 punch in college football as far as playmaking receivers. Guys that could catch it short and take it long. Now you bring in Horton, who comes over from Alabama. This receiving core now, can they continue to grow? Can the passing game get better, Palmer, and take that next step?
Well, the good news is you still got Marcel Reed throwing the football, right? A guy with tons of experience and a guy who's made a lot of big plays throughout.
It's a fumble! How in the world did the offense retain possession? And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Reed. Here's a heat. And down he goes.
And that's absolutely going to be one of the keys to this football game. Keep the rabbit in the cage, man. Don't let him get outside that pocket, start bouncing out wide. That's where he'll do a lot of his damage with all that speed. That is a big key for this defense. Great job here early in the football game.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Reed. Unloads it left. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the first down. The Aggies are moving quickly down the field. Back to the ground game on the left. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Play fake, Reed. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. And the Aggies go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Running inside. It's Morrow. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. They've put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. Got it behind the line. It's Horton. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. The Aggies, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Rushes on him, and it's a sack. Now, after the sack, there is a man still down. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on that. They've got a really good drive going, but a little speed bump here at 2nd and 13. Quick completion to the right. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. Texas A&M trying to gig him in the red zone. They'll move the tight end. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Marcel Reed. Sweet cut there. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. Texas A&M will line up with a 1st and goal. Off play action. Pocket breaking down. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on 1st down in the red zone. Quarterback keep. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Man, the last thing you want after controlling the ball, moving it down the field, is to have to settle for a... Looking for the end zone, and he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Aggie. This is why they show up for Midnight Yell, and they are playing like they practice.
And this place rocks as loud as anywhere in the country, and you want to get them going early. 1st drive of the game, scoring a touchdown, getting them jacked up.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the 1st time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive, and they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Razorbacks offense set to begin this drive. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Pulls it, fired, complete. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. The Razorbacks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Jackson will throw. Using the quick game. And the defense drags him down. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
And the Razorbacks line up to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Not a lot of room to make this catch. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. After that punt return, there is a man slow to get up. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Intercepted. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it first down at the 39.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Here comes the offense onto the field again. Could not make his way to the corner. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Tight end now in motion. Jackson gonna throw it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Platt. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. Big play on the catch. It'll be enough to move the change, but there is a man still down on the field. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. They'll run the option. Now the toss. Maybe some room here. They bring him down. The option run to perfection, and it will move the chains. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Trying to bull his way in. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Arkansas! Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point was good. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Owens.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Got it, looking for the first down. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. And the Aggies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Here's Reed to throw. They're working that left side. 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Bussey. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. So now it's 2nd and long. The run inside. It's Owens. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Wide receiver going in motion. Back to the ground with the running back. Spins away from the defender. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. The Aggies kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Looking for a gap. It's Owens. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Nice move. Oh, he broke out another move. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Texas A&M back to work with another first down. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Owens. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. It's 1st and goal as Texas A&M comes to the line. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd and goal. I mean, they're about to run out of plays. 12th play of the drive coming up. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Back to pass. It's Hart. It's complete to the left. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And they decide to trot out the kicker. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Arkansas offense heads onto the field. We've had some early scores. They get the ball back, trailing by a field goal, 10-7. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Rides to the back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And at the end of the play, it looks as if there's an injured Razorback on the field. The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing it on 3rd down. Pulls and fired complete. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. The Razorbacks will bring the punt team onto the field. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Reed. Catch in the middle, it's Horton. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Wide receiver comes in motion. In the gun, 3rd down, Reed. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Pulls it in, it's Horton. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. Play fake, Marcel Reed. Fires to the tight end. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Texas A&M ready to go with another first down. The give on the inside.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. He'll try to get to the marker himself. He gets nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be fourth down. Trying to do it on the ground. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Aggies pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. He's got it on the right. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Running inside. It's Edwards.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Motion from the wide receiver. From the gun on third down, Reed. Here comes the heat. Right on the money. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. The Aggies, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. The give out of the gun. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. And at the end of the play, it looks as if there's an injured Razorback on the field. The senior defensive tackle being looked at by medical personnel. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on how he's doing. Throwing Reed. He slides past the sticks. That'll be enough to convert the third down. Looks as if we have an injured player for the Aggies on the field. Training staff is out there tending to the injured player, and we will step aside. After another clutch third down conversion, it's 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he's in! Touchdown, Aggie! An impressive, long, methodical, meticulous drive ends in points.
He just matriculated the ball down the field, didn't they, Reese? So impressive. Didn't see a lot of explosive plays, but how about the execution? Running and throwing the football. Wow.
The kick is up and good, and put 1 more on the lead. So the 16-play drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Out of the end zone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. They go to the counter. Punches ahead, they'll give him a yard to the 13. They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. The pull and throw off the RPO. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Jackson will throw. It's caught. And they make the stop just short of the line to gain. Inches to go. It'll be 4th down. And the Razorbacks decide to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. Gets away from one, finds room. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Owens. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. They'll line up for a second down play. Might as well stick with him. Got enough for the first. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. First play of the period, first down here. On the ground, it's Owens. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Motion from the wideout. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Reed gets it to the back. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. And the Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. To throw, it's Reed. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
And, man, it's fun to watch a defense that really knows how to pressure the quarterback and that have guys that can win up front. That's the 4th sack of the day. We're still in the first half, but they got a bunch of guys up front that twist and stunt and move and know how to rush the passer. This offense has got to find a way to get the ball out quicker and protect better up front.
Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Oh, goes right through his hands, and he will think about that one for a while. It'll be 3rd down. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. Gonna let it fly. Got it in stride inside the 20. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
How about the bomb, the long field all the way across the field, big-time play, big-time throw, receiver runs underneath it, takes it to the house. Huge play for this offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he splits the uprights on the extra point. A 69-yard touchdown drive. And they finish the drive with a big play through the air, scoring from 51 yards out. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet. But I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not sure.
There's a crease. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. The Razorbacks want to move quickly. Jackson gonna throw it. Under fire. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. And the Razorbacks will call on their punt team. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Play action with Reed. Unleashes one. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. They'll move the wide receiver. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. And at the end of the play, it looks as if there's an injured Razorback on the field. It'll be 3rd and long. Here's Reed to throw. Oh, they're after him. He's brought down at the 33 as the defense keeps him away from that first down marker. 4th down coming up. Oh, that punt has been cleared for takeoff. Look at it go. And he tried to pin him deep with that punt. Instead, it goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. The run inside. It's Smith. And he knocked him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. Now facing a 3rd and long. Jackson will throw. Forced out of the pocket. He'll pull it down and run. And he's not going to be able to convert. Knocked down just inches shy of the 1st down. The Razorbacks will try to pin them back with the punt. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. On the run, it's Morrow. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Reed. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Oh, he's got some space. Slides past the sticks, and he converts on 2nd and long. Great awareness on the scramble. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the right. Couldn't quite hang on to the pick, and he will be thinking about that one for a long time. Off the boot, looking for his man. Caught in the backfield, it's Edwards. Could not make his way to the corner. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. That's the junior offensive lineman that they're counting on. We hope he can return to play soon. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Bring in the heat. And they got him.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the 1st half.
The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Showing some serious leg strength on that boomer. And that one will find its way into the end zone for a touchback. The Razorbacks offense set to begin this drive. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. The short hands, it's Hawkins. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. It'll be 3rd and long. Jackson gonna throw it. Got his man. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. And the Razorbacks will snap it on 1st and 10. The play action fake. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Smith. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46. The Razorbacks are rolling down the field. Wants to throw again. Under fire. Got his man. He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer.
You just can't hit the quarterback like that. The defender got caught red-handed. Looking to throw on 1st down. Trying to make magic with his feet. And at the end of the play, it looks as if there's an injured Razorback on the field. So as they take a look at the injured player, we will take a timeout. And the Razorbacks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Hawkins. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Looking to throw on third. Makes the grab. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
That was right on the borderline. You want to make that quarterback feel you, but the official thought it was a little too much. The roughing the passer penalty. Going to the run, it's Smith. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And at the end of the play, it looks as if there's an injured Razorback on the field. I'm sure Holly will find out what's going on, and for the moment, we will step aside. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And that's what I like most about this defense. When you try to take shots and make big plays, they get to the quarterback. They get him on the ground, their 3rd sack of the day. And this is a unit that ranks in the top 10 in sacks in the country.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Jackson will throw. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football, you stick the quarterback, and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again, and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Dead center perfect. Now down 2 touchdowns, 24-10.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Palmer.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
All the way out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15. Reed on the play action. Caught in the backfield, it's Owens. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. Wide receiver going in motion. Using his legs, it's Owens. Just couldn't get away from the tackle. Now facing a 3rd and long. Throwing Reed. Complete. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. The Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Dropping back, it's Reed. He makes the grab. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
On the move. Maybe a crease. He hits the slide, and he's got enough to convert that 3rd down. A&M comes back out with another 1st down. Grab behind the line. It's Craver.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
Pulls it on the option. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
You know, this zone replay is something they rep over and over and over in practice. This guy can run it and execute it in his sleep. Good decision there keeping the football.
On third down, they're in the gun. It's Reed. Oh, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Reed. It's complete to the right. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got his man in the middle. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1. Working that left side now. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Trying to bully their way in. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Cutting it close now with third and goal upcoming. Wide receiver comes in motion. From the gun on third down, it's Marcel Reed. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And he's already put one 3 spot on the board. He'll try another one from 25 yards out. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And now the lead is extended a little further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll bring it out. It's Brown. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. The Arkansas offense heads onto the field. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Quarterback floating away from pressure. There he goes. Quarterback slides, and he's got enough for the first down. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Looking for a crease. It's Russell. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Jackson gonna throw it. Finds his man. Pulled down for the tackle. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage. The Razorbacks will punt this one away. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. Finds his man. It's Craver. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Here's Reed to throw, using his legs to buy some time. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Play fake, Reed. Fires to the wideout. Got his man on the right. And an explosive play. Has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Complete.
I know everyone's yelling, like, you didn't get the 1st down, we need more yards. But if you think about it, nice short completion, sets up a 3rd down. And guess what? Nowadays, 4th down, green light. We're going to go for it anyways.
Steps away. He'll try to do it himself. Taken down just short of the sticks, but the offense still within scoring range on 4th down. And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the 3rd time tonight. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. And he missed it. No good. Had a chance to make this lead 20, but we're still sitting on a 17.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Jackson will throw. Got it in the middle. It's Russell. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the 2nd quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. The Razorbacks take their 1st timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. The sweet feet buy a little time. Oh, he didn't get past the marker before starting his slide, and now it's 4th down. Timeout taken here by the Aggies. That'll be their 1st. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. On the ground, it's Edwards. On the move at the 30. Turning it on. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
Nice job getting outside, right? Those running backs, they get on those tracks, they run outside. Now they're in the open field. It's so tough. Those safeties are flying down, try to get an angle, but you could tell the speed sets him up, makes the big play out to the left.
He's lucky that was a linebacker, not great hands. It's incomplete. They'll send the tight end in motion. Reed makes the grab. It's Edwards. Gain of 9 on that one. 3rd down and short. He needs a yard. You know they'd love to convert this 3rd down after missing a field goal on the last drive. Unloads quickly. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. And the Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. Texas A&M will use its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. Back to throw, it's Reed. Complete with conviction on the crosser. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Reed to the air again. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
That is one the quarterback is going to want to have back. It's touchdowns or it's checkdowns once you get down to the red zone. You can't get too aggressive and greedy trying to fit the football into small windows, and as a result, QB throws a pick.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Takes the handoff. It's Russell. Got enough for the first. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
From our gorgeous Orlando studios, it's the Week 5 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with a look at Rutgers, taking on the number 5 team, the Indiana Hoosiers. And it's the Scarlet Knights, able to escape with a 3-point victory. Talk about an upset. And I guess, well, there's no guessing, it's a win streak now, 2 in a row after this team started the season 1-2. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back over to your game at Kyle Field. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see 2 offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust.
The Aggies will line up to kick off and start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Brown. He's brought down from the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on 4th downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. And the Razorbacks are in the hurry-up. They'll try to bully their way for the first. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. Solid run on the last play, sets this offense up on 1st down.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the 1st down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Behind the chains. On 2nd and long. These 2 old SWC rivals might have taken a bit of a hiatus in their series, but once the Aggies came to the SEC, things ratcheted back up quickly.
Right, and that's been some of the cool side of conference expansion, right? You got this rivalry renewed from a long time ago, but since joining the conference, A&M has dominated Arkansas. Arkansas looking to get a little payback.
It always feels big when you watch this game. We've seen so many of these games in recent years being played at Jerry World, and with all the speed on the field from both sides, this is always, I think, one of the more fun games to watch every season.
Hunt is on its way. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Play fake, Marcel Reed. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Motion from the wide receiver. Throwing Reed. Got a man. It's Riley. Only able to pick up a yard. It'll be 3rd and 9. It'll be 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Reed. Makes the grab. He was fighting and struggling his way, trying to get that first down. Instead, they'll be faced with 4th. Steps into this one and unleashes a booming punt. My goodness. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Keeps it on the option. Nice move there. Still making moves. Might have a chance. He's inside the 40. Running inside the 20. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5.
All right, moving forward, this defense, they better be very aware when this quarterback decides to keep the football. That's a good decision by him, but now defensively, you not only have to worry about the running back, you got to worry about this quarterback getting to the perimeter and hurting you with his speed.
The Razorbacks will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. Running back looking for the end zone to the left. Touchdown, Razorbacks! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. The Texas A&M offense goes back to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll send the back in motion. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. They come to the line, facing 3rd and long from the 25. Motion from the wideout. In the gun, 3rd down, Reed. Trying to make magic up. Ball is loose. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. And they are looking for a ball play that'll work, now facing 2nd and long from the 19. They'll move the wide receiver. Jackson gonna throw it. Makes the catch. It's Hawkins. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. 3rd down play from the gun. Wide open downfield. Breaks free, and he might be gone. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down. Big play on the catch. It'll be enough to move the change, but there is a man still down on the field. And the Razorbacks have it with a 1st and 10. Just keep slinging it. Finds his tight end. Breaks into the open. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Running inside, it's Russell. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. The sure hands, it's Platt. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking for room, it's Russell. He's just outside the 20-yard line, stopped at the 21 after a pickup of 6. The 12th man more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on third down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Quickly complete. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Running the red zone. It's Russell. Here's a look. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Razorbacks. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a masterclass in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way. And you're right, in college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Complete to start this drive. Crosses the 30. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. Might be calling a hot route. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Morrow. Picks up the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. Reed. Pressure coming. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Caught. It's a fumble on the play. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
Great job by the defense in the back end that time. He made the catch, and he had a little wiggle room to run afterwards, but they were able to get to him, rip the football out, and that is a massive takeaway for the defense.
The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Quarterback keep. And he couldn't find any room to breathe. What a great job on the run fits by this defense. Plenty of options here, run or pass on 3rd down right around midfield. Here's the pressure. And down he goes.
This defense has taken the game over. They're winning the game in large part because of how dominant they've been up front, how good their pass rush has been.
The Razorbacks will punt it away on 4th down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. Texas A&M's offense takes the field ready to get this drive going. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline and the coach probably said, You dropped it and you didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, David.
No, that's not what he said. He said, you're doing a great job. Just keep your head up. Oh, yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
Makes the grab in their space. Pass to 50. The 30. He's at the 20. He is in. Touchdown, Aggies.
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands right to him and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That drive a great example of just how potent this offense can be. 2 plays, 80 yards, give them the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Razorbacks offense set to begin this drive. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close, David.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast-paced now and you score so quickly. It's not that big. On 10. You keep being aggressive.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Razorbacks will line up to punt it away. Catches it at the 15. Exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Here's Reed to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Craver. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Texas A&M going up tempo. To the air, it's Reed. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
And that doesn't happen very often. That's their go-to guy. I love the way they move him around the field, and they try to attack the middle with him to get the ball in his hands and let him do some damage. And he shows you the drop. Okay, it's in there, but it doesn't happen very often.
Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. That's reeled in. It's Bussey. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Obviously, when you're playing in weather like this, the ball is very slippery and it's hard to catch. The QB threw a bullet that time, and his receiver just could not reel it in.
Puts it out of the air. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. And the Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Williams open on the right side. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. And with that last grab coming up just short of the sticks, plenty of options here on 2nd and short. And that one's incomplete. Ball's at the 26. It's 3rd and short, and they'd love to pick up the first down and avoid settling for the field goal. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down. They're in field goal range here on 4th down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. Marcel Reed to throw for it on 4th. He's got it. First down and more. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The Aggies go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Complete to Williams over the middle. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Grabs it. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. And the Aggies, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Reed, here's a heat, and he never had a chance.
And we've already seen him make splash plays in this football game. He got the interception, the big pick earlier, now getting in the backfield, getting to the quarterback, and doing the most important thing. When you get there, get home and get him on the ground. He's got a pick, and now he's got a sack.
Now third and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. To the air, it's Reed. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. And he'll kick for the 3 from 36 yards out in the right hash. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. So last time, David, they ate up some clock, ran a bunch of plays, but settled for the field goal.
Yeah, but they're still up, Reese, and I like where I'm at. And if I'm on offense right now, my job is to put another long drive together, eat more clock, and get another score.
Just got to be better in the red zone this time around. When they get down close to the goal line, you need better execution, put a touchdown on the board here.
Pulls it in. It's Craver. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Texas A&M will line up with a first and goal. Rushes on him. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking to fire. Looking to get it in. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
Well, short completion setting up third down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
They'll look to throw on third and goal. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. They'll go to the air. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. They may